Alright, so this is tutorial 3.3. I'm going to try to wrap this up in one video without it being extremely long, so we'll see how we do. This part of the tutorial talks about positioning. So remember, I think I did it in video 3.1 where we looked at the demo folder and positioning. This is where it is talking about positioning. Okay, so we're going to start with the PC info text, which is the HTML file. So we're going to rename this as usual. We're just going to take out the underscore dot text and preview this in Notepad++. We're going to put in our name and date. Alright, we're going to link our style sheets. So let's do that under the title. We've got 3 to link. And this is on page 232. So I'm going to save my file and go back to my data files, and I'm looking for the CSS version. It's PC info text, and I'm going to rename this to take out the underscore dot txt, so it's just PC info, and edit with Notepad++. So we're going to begin in the main styles section, and the style is for main. Okay, so we've got the position set to relative. When you want to position objects in an exact or an absolute position within a container, you want to set the position property to relative. Okay. And now we're going to set the information boxes. Actually, I'm going to put in a style right above main. Sorry, I almost missed this. Okay, it's going to be easier to see the effect of placing the different div elements if they are not displayed until you're ready to position them. It just kind of cleans everything up so you only see what you need to see, and it's not a page full of clutter. So we're going to hide this. We're going to hide div.infobox. Display is going to be set to none. Okay, so I'm going to save this, and I'm going to preview. Oops, not that. Sorry. We're going to preview this in a browser. so this is what we have after things are hidden. And now we're going to start positioning our information boxes. So back to the CSS file. So infographic styles is where we're going to be. div.infobox and first infographic. It's got an ID of info 1. Okay, so this infographic style, where I've got it set it as absolute, places every information box using absolute positioning. So this info box 1 places the first box 20 pixels from the top edge of the main element and 5% from the left. So we're going to save this and look at this in a browser. Refresh your screen. And there's my first info box. Okay, so I'm going to go back and place the other info boxes. So second infographic, I'm going to say div with the ID of info 2. Display as block. Top is 185 pixels and left is 42%. And then third infographic is div display again is block. Top is 135 px. Left is going to be 75%. Okay, we're going to save this and reload this page to see how it looks. I should have 3 images. There they are. And we're just going to continue for the next several boxes. This is on page 236. Alright, got those others. I'm going to save. And let's refresh. And now we should have our other boxes. And then page 238. We've got info box 7 and 8. So let's type that in. Let's see. Forgot to finish this out, didn't I? There we go. Alright, so we've got those in there, all 8 of them, and I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to get rid of this very top line because I no longer need to hide my info boxes. So let's save this and preview it in a browser. And there are my other images. Okay, so let's talk about overflow real quick. So we all know that screen sizes are not the same. Okay, we can simulate this by, changing our screen size. Okay, we've got this scroll bar. This does the entire page. What we're talking about is doing a portion of the page. So I'm going to return back to Notepad++ into my CSS file, and I'm going to put in an overflow property. Okay, so up in the main style section, right here, I'm going to put in above position because of that alphabetical thing, overflow, auto. So it would automatically display scroll bars only when it needs to. Okay, so let's save this and preview it again. Okay, and now I'm going to make the screen smaller. Okay, and notice it looks the same as before. When I go back to my CSS file, if I change in the main, if I change this height from 1400 down to 450 and save and preview this in my browser again, let me refresh it. Okay, you see I have a scroll bar now. See how that works? Okay, so my page is a set size, but the contents has overflow.